Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Elden Ring once again. And we've got a few more people to talk to here in the Round Table Hold, like this charming gentleman in the unusual looking armor.
I don't believe we've met.
I don't believe we've met either.
I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root.
That death root do need weeding though.
Those who live in death should be left well alone.
What makes you say that, boy?
By a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Those who live in death should be left alone.
Yeah, Mariner. Mariner bad, according to D. They really aren't that bad.
You appear to be doing well. Very good.
Very good indeed.
Would you like to learn an incantation?
Maybe. But maybe not.
Something I should mention to you as well. I'm thinking of leaving the Round Table Hold. Do you know of the noble gold mask?
I've heard the name.
Tarnish.
The ever-brilliant Gold Mask.
He was a great scholar who foresaw the coming guidance of grace. And now, I hear he has come to the lands between alone to contemplate the Golden Order. I wish nothing more than to seek his instruction and perhaps even help him in his research.
Well, that's something we can try to do.
Golden Order shine through you.
Yeah, maybe. It might. Ain't no promises about that. Alright, I'm back. I noticed for a second my microphone was much louder than usual for some reason. Probably should have figured something was off when my brother told me over Discord that my voice was unbearably loud. But I could have sworn nothing was changed about my microphone settings, but apparently something was, without my knowledge or consent. So... Anyway, sorry if I blew out your eardrums in that first minute or two. Getting back on track. This door is not open yet. I got somewhere that I need to be. And where that is over here in the Mistwood. That's where we're going. We've got an absolutely gorgeous place to be looking forward to. Here we are. This is where I'm trying to get to. Not allowed to take my horse in here. Oh well. Here we are at the Siofra River, well. And we're going down. Down to the center of the earth. Won't this be fun? Now... This is a really big elevator. Like, ridiculously huge, this elevator be. Just a random nowhere dungeon in the middle of nowhere, and we're in Blackreach. But just look at that. That purple mist with the glowy lights scattered throughout. God damn, that shit is cool. It looks so good. And it's gonna look even better once we properly get into it. And here we are in the Siofra River. Turn on the grace, the guidance of grace. Oh yeah, that's not an item, that's just a white candle. I was thinking I'd be finding the map for this huge underground section right there. But that ain't the map. Not yet, anyway. The map's a bit further in. And here we can find plenty of this dew-kissed herba. Great for making certain things that I'm probably never going to make. And now here we have the clay men. These dudes are a particularly painful pain in the ass. They are way more durable than they have any right to be. They're also slow and annoying, and you're trying to grab me, but you ain't grabbing nothing. Alright, you're down, and let me stab him. Oh yeah. Got all that good pokey juice coming out of that dagger. And now here's your yank. Yeah, you ain't yanking me. Not with that spear, anyway. Oh, you yanked me with your spear. You and your harpoons, which I can actually get out of you, which I don't intend to actually use because I ain't a spear boy. I like to cut things with the blade of my sword, and then go sticking said sword into people's faces. What you drop? Silver Firefly. Here, I thought I was about to get your pokey stick. And... ha-ha! Eat it! I want to say these guys have a weakness to fire, but I'm not entirely certain of that. But it would make sense. They are made of clay. Clay gets set on fire. Clay gets all hard and fragile. Such is the way of the clay. The clay way, if you will. What you got, Deadman? A smithing stone. And a goldy rune. And this dude's over here blowing bubbles. That's great. I like bubbles being blown at my face, especially if they explode into deadly magic. And, ha! Stupid! You gave me ammunition, which you really should not have done. And, boom. Damn, those all went and popped before I could make use of them. Ow. Why you gotta do that? Ow. You got back up before I could get you with the stabby bits. I like getty people with stabby bits. It hurts them real bad. But you didn't sit still long enough, and your friends are a bunch of dingleberries who don't know how to mind their own business. And now here comes another bubble that I can use to my advantage. There you go. Little bit of magic for you. I got magic of my own that I don't need the assistance of your friend to use. Yeah. How you like them glintstone arcs, boys? They are very glintstony, and they are very, very arky. And now you need to learn how to not go yanking a spear through the back of my head. Because that's just rude. And none of these guys are dropping their harpoons. Hey, no punches. You stop that right now, mister. Boom. Oh, here comes the bubbles. And here comes my blades of death. And you ain't supposed to be alive. Come on, ass basket. Why you go for the grabbies? You're supposed to go doing normal attacks like a normal, respectable clay man. But no. See, this guy gets it. And now he does the yank, which I failed to parry. And, oh. Aha! Being able to parry feels so good. And victory is mine. It really is not worth fighting them, though. They don't give you nearly enough souls to be worth it. More trouble than they're worth. And I know a thing or two about things being worth trouble. And now, let's stop talking about that forever because I have nowhere to go with that sentence. Rather, let us keep on keeping on. We got ourselves a river to explore. And we're coming up on the real good looking part of it too. The goodiest of all of the good. And now we have a reason to use the horse. One such reason is giant fucking crab. The other reason is this place is big and beautiful. Oh yeah. And some people say video games can't be art. Do you hear the sound of crab? I certainly do. Kinda hoped you wouldn't follow me this far, Mr. Crabbington. Oh, balls. You let me go right now, Mr. Krabs! Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? I'm certainly feeling it. And what am I feeling? I'm feeling big, meaty claws in all of my orifices. And I don't like... Ow. I don't like having big crab fall on top of me. That shit hurts. Now give me your eggs. You certainly ain't using them. Now then, turn on to Grace. And we're gonna sit down on it to heal my incredibly injured injuries. And there's... I think the map is over there near them stairs, which we will be going to soon. But up here, there's a cookbook we need for crafting a certain incredibly useful item. Yes. If I remember correctly, that is the thing that gives us the recipe for the whatever boluses it is that you use to cure scarlet rot, which we will be needing to do at some point in the future. We haven't come across any scarlet rot in this playthrough yet, but we could very easily fix that. But is that something that needs to be fixed? I think not. But it will happen eventually. Scarlet rot will eventually plague us. Oh, so horribly. Now we light this thing, and you may have noticed a torch over there, lining the stairs, has lit up. And you may notice that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more of them. And here's the map of the Siofra River. Yep. Underground. Now, if I just do this, above ground, under, above, Now, let's get a moving. Not a lot going on here at the Hallowhorn grounds. Aside from this giant deer carcass. Take that, you... Your antlers are bleeding. Is that normal? Does blood flow through the antlers? Blood is stored in the antlers, just as sure as pee is stored in the balls. Anyway, we got some torches to light, and this was a bad side to come along on. So, we'll just go around here and make our way out the normal way, where there isn't a giant death hole in the way. And some of these obelisks are gonna be kinda hard to reach. Oh look, a ball of lightning. Let's not go anywhere near it because that thing will electrocute the piss right out of me if I happen to get anywhere near it. And there's also another cookbook I need to get my hands on in order to help a friend that we are going to be running into again. Assuming I haven't already blown that by killing Renala in the last episode. I say killing, but Renala is still alive. All I did was slap her titties around, pee in her mouth, and steal her great rune. And you like to slap people around, don't you? Well, unfortunately for you, I like to parry and stab people. And there's one of the archers. They are extremely dangerous at a long distance. These dudes have a goddamn sniper power shot that almost never misses. And you're gonna be seeing it in action soon enough when I go further in to find the rest of these torches. But there is another obelisk torch thing right up there, and as per the usual, it is guarded. Uh-oh. No, man, don't you do that to me. You want some of this? Well, come and get some of it. Oh, he's getting it. Yep, uh-oh. Pain is what I'm going to be feeling if I don't whip your ass the way I want to. Did you just try to swing your horns at me? Ow. Yep, you're doing the pokies. That's bad. Ow. That ain't a pokey. That's a slammy. Up, headbutting. Just like his mother used to do to him right before bedtime. And what you got? Why, you've given me your pants. I thank ye for the gift of pants. But I've already got pants. Really nice metal pants with leather boots on them, I might add. And I'm not sure, but I think there's an archer around here somewhere. Unless he's further in. Okay, I know where the archers are. There's a couple of them over there near that fallen pillar, so I'm gonna try to avoid them. And hope they don't see me. And there's one up here too, who happens to see me. But at least he ain't doing that really annoying power shot. And you just got parried, son. Now you stop waving that stick around. It ain't gonna do you any favors. It's just gonna get you stabbed. Right in the heart with my little pokey needle. And that's how people die. Called his thing the Heartstopper. I see him now have two of their great horned headbands. I spent a lot of time trying to farm one of those with a different character, because it was part of the look I was going for. It took forever, but I eventually got one. And now it's just throwing them at me left and right. I can hear RN Jesus sitting there laughing at me as we speak. And now we're in a position to go get that cookbook I was talking about. Is there anything in here? No, it doesn't look like it. Though I can say I did not expect house. Now then, that cookbook, to get that we gotta... Well, I want you out of my way. How about a little magic, Mr. Firefly? Dragonfly, because that's what you are. You are not a firefly, you're a dragonfly. Now, I have learned that glintstone stars are very good for dealing with those pesky dragonflies. Those boys are so damn annoying. Now then, let me just get my face smashed in for a moment while I shove a sword up your ass. And then, that was my pokey boy. Thought I had my sword out. Well, anyway, cookbook is this way, and we're gonna have to buy it from a dude. And it's gonna teach us how to make oil pots. Those are things you can just chuck at people, and then it gets them all oily and greasy, makes them slippery and slidey, and oh, so flammable. But the flammability is not what we're going for. We need that slippery aspect for it, because there's going to be a friend who is very, very stuck, and in need of a good greasing to get out. Unless, of course, I blew that by beating Ronala, but I've already said that, and I'm repeating myself because I'm an asshole.
Oh, a customer.
A customer. Indeed, I have a customer. Now... soap and oil pot. That's the one we're after. And that's also pretty good. I guess I'll take that. And he's also got a shotel. Oh, do tell about the shotel. Curved sword with a severely hooked blade. Its attacks can slip through an enemy's guard. Made to hunt down humans, this weapon requires high dexterity to wield effectively. But I don't feel like buying that, as I am not a curved sword wielder. Yes, goodbye. I got what I needed from you, and I will never see you again. And there's an evil flower. Multiple evil flowers. But some of them are little, and one of them just happens to be really fucking big. Onward, torrent. Well, that land octopus seems very happy. Anyway, we got torches to light, so let's get to it. There's a torch right there. And dangerously close to lightning balls. Alright. Cover is good. Pretty sure that would have killed the living shit out of me if any of that had hit me. Well, maybe not one-shotting me, but it would have done a shitload of damage over time, and I probably wouldn't be able to get out. Probably would have been stun-locked by all that electric-y goodness oozing out of them. And you need to learn how to treat people with respect and not go trying to gore me with your goddamn headband. Now you sit there and think about what you did as you choke out your last breath. And light the boy. And away we go. And crabs. Of course there's crabs. Crabs be everywhere, yo. We can't go crabbing and crabbity-doo, and you need to get old-fashioned ass poking. There you go. Poked in the ass. Just like Mother used to make. And there's a dragonfly. Great. Ass poke! The dragonfly can wait. All it'll do is buzz around and be annoying. And I got some arrows out of you. Though I'm not going to use them. Do I look like an arrow shooty man to you? Fuck no. I'm a goddamn magic knight. We've been over this. And now I'm gonna come up here, deal with all of these rats. And then, Yep, choke on the magic little ratty boy. Boom, bitches. Oh yeah. I'm spraying spells and whipping ass and have a little chili mist. Yeah, get all frostbitten, you rat bastards. And, alright. Big Mama's down. We're good. And now I'm gonna deal with these two here who are sitting there stomping. Stomp. 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 Well, you've stomped your last stomping. And now prepare to die. That's what you get for being such a stompy boy. Don't you realize the stomp era is over? That shit was huge in 2002, and it outstayed its welcome very fast. If I wanted to see people bang on trash cans and shit, I'd go stand in somebody's house. Somebody who has children. Because that's a thing that children do. Stomp was a bunch of children. How did we ever even let that thing become a thing? It happened, and we all let it happen. And now here come those snipers I was telling you about. He's right up there with that glowing arrow. And he shot in the wrong direction. And here comes another power shot. Yep. Yeah, you can see how that arrow was stopped by absolutely nothing. So, usually it's my arrows getting stopped by nothing. But yeah, them arrows hurt like hell, and there's another snipey right over there on the other side. Stop that! Don't you go sniping! Sniper, no sniping! Bam! Dead! Because Dora the Explorer rules don't work in reality. Come on, mister. Hey, no! Bad! Bad sniper! Alright. Now, I don't remember if there was one of them torches up here or not. Doesn't look like it, but there is a site of grace, so you never have to go and make your way past them snipers again. And we'll worry about that thing that I'm running away from at a later time. Unless, of course, I forget. And I found me some formic rock. It is rock, and it is formic. That's how you know it's formic rock. Only formic rock is so formic and rock. And now there's another torch being lit, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Took a chunk out of Torrent's ass before he even popped in. These rats are some real sons of bitches, I'll give them that. Now, where does this send me? I think it just sends me back to the Hallowed Horn grounds. Ooh, there's a dung beetle over here, carrying what looks like something that is not just a flask refill. Hey, get your bug ass back here, bitch! Now, give me what you're holding. Square off. It's like a dream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. But only if you row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. If you're doing anything other than that, then life is definitely not a dream, because you ain't row, row, rowing your boat. Especially if that boat is not being row, row, rowed gently down the stream. Because if it ain't in the stream, what is it even in? And if that's the case, is it even a boat anymore? Probably not. Because boats belong in the stream. Not like a Twitch stream, mind you, I mean a stream made of water. The kind of watery water stream that you see flowing through the wild. And now, I don't think I hit all the torches. I'm pretty sure if I did, it would have said that power is gathering in a place with horns. But maybe. Well, we can actually see the torches lining the stairs over this way. And maybe I did get all of them. Nope, I missed one. Fuck, man, where was that last torch at? Okay, this is a bad place to be. Well, I'm going to run and hope I don't get sniped. Serpentine! Hard to hit a serpentine target now, isn't it? Alright, I think I'm safely out of the sniper's range. Hey, look, there's Blythe. And it looks like these boys really don't want me talking to him, so we're gonna have to fix that. I'm over here trying to talk to my big, strong wolf friend, and you're chopping my face with your axe. So, how about you just sit down when I poke ya, and we'll be done with that. Alright, I think we're good, because that guy down there with the antlers on a stick doesn't seem to mind me being over here. Or he just doesn't know about me here.
Ah, good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Knockron right above me.
Is that Knockron I'm looking at? No, it is not. That's a different place.
Gateways to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celebes. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something.
Yeah, fuck Celovus, he sucks.
Show him just how sharp my teeth are.
I'm down for that.
I jest. I wouldn't go that far.
Unless...
We should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right.
Well, what I feel is right is doing this place.
We tell the other. Right?
Right. Anyway... There's another torch around here somewheres. And I can actually ride this thing up here. Which ain't gonna lead us to no torch, but there might be something worth grabbing up here. And I only hope I can get back down without dying. Well, you got a stone sword key. And there is a dude over there that we can plainly see. And I can tell you right now, that dude is not friendly. Just happens to be one of those Crucible Knights. And we've got no way of reaching him as things currently stand, and this is a very bad position to be in. Okay. Well, how badly did I just fuck myself? Probably really bad, like irrevocably bad. Fucked myself right in the ass with an iron stick. Now, okay. If we can just get up here and maybe... shit. Well, looks like my only choice is to respawn all the enemies. Whenever I go up there, I can never get back down without dying or teleporting. And that, my dear, is what we call a giant pain in the ass. Sending gate? And to where will I be sent? I don't think I've ever noticed this gate before. So where am I being taken? Probably just to another spot there in Siofra. Okay, so it sends me to the other sending gate. Makes sense. One gate is connected to the other. Now maybe that torch I missed is over here somewhere. Ooh, I found another side of grace in here that I didn't notice before. Yeah. That's great, but it doesn't get me any closer to finding that last torch. That is what I really need. But am I getting it? No. The game knows I want it, but it just don't want me to have it. God damn. Where the fuck is that torch? I've looked all over, and yet I do not see the damn thing. Unless it's up here behind the deer carcass, which I don't think it is. I doubt that they'd put it here. In fact, I know for a fact that it's not up there in the Hallowhorn grounds, because I'd found it before on my own numerous times, and now I can't find it to save my damn life. Seriously, what the fuck? I found it before, why can't I find it now? There's something wrong with me. The fuck me? How dare my brain forget these things? I had it committed to memory, but now it just don't work no more. My brain has shit all over its pants again. Brain is full of shit, that's all I can say about myself. Golden seed, at least there's that. Now if I could find that last goddamn fucking torch, we'd be able to go find a really cool looking mouse, but nope. My intelligence does not allow for such cool things. Okay, found it. Finally. It was up in this corner, not far from the first site of grace. Yes, power gathers in a place with horns. Okay. That took way longer than it should have because I am a fucking idiot. I will readily admit, I'm a giant jackass who don't know his own ass from a hole in the ground. And that is entirely on me. Now, let's go fight us a very cool looking, but also incredibly easy boss. It is not required or anything. I just wanted to show this area off. And I have regretted my decision. But now that my regrets are all squared away, I'ma touch you, Mr. Deer. Touch. I touch you so good. And I still have my Pokeboy out. I want my sword. The big slashy boy. And there you are out in the distance, Ancestor Spirit. Now, how spiritual are your ancestors? I don't know, but I know I'm shooting magic at you. And you probably really don't like magic. Now, if you'd quit galloping across the damn sky, some of these would actually hit you. I have been antlered in the face. Suck it, you antler bastard. Yep. Ow. Don't you go doing that to me. Alright. I know I said this boss wasn't all that hard, but maybe I'm actually not quite ready for it. Or maybe it's just highly resistant to magic or something. Because Ice Sword does deal magic damage, which you seem to not be taking a lot of pain from. But you probably are vulnerable to a wee bit of frostbite now, aren't you? Okay, yeah, there it is. And he's down. Quick, stab him in the brain! There you go. Right up in that chin. I stuck a knife in your chinny chin chin, mister. And now he's galloping through the air like a majestic fucking eagle. Ow. Santa Claus has been looking for you, you know. You fucking reindeer. Does seem like the sort of thing Santa would want if he wanted to look badass. But we all know Santa ain't that kind of guy. He's all about the children and the Christmas cheer, never about crushing his enemies in a sea of magical hellfire. Now, that's the kind of Santa I would aspire to be. But too bad that thing ain't pulling no sleigh anytime soon. And that was the Ancestor Spirit. And now all we gotta do is touch this glowy bit and we can get teleported out of this boss room. Touch. And now that we have the ability to make oil jars, I'm gonna... Well, actually, do I even have the material to make one? I do not have any cracked pots. Good thing I checked that before I went to where I was going to need one. And I think fucking Kale might actually sell some cracked pots. So I'll go see him. And then I'll go see if I didn't blow the thing that I'd need them for by beating Renala. Have you cracked pots?
Weren't you?
I was.
You're back.
Yeah, sell me stuff. About Blythe?
Then you met Blythe, did you?
Yes, I did.
I'm glad I pointed you in his direction. He's boorish, blunt, and couldn't find his nose with both hands. But he's a good egg.
You talking shit about my dog boy?
The two of you are sure to find the best in one another.
Anyway, yeah, you got some cracked pots, and I only need the one. Bye-bye. And now, let's see, it would be somewhere around here, close to the Divine Tower of Liurnia, which is in fact not used to activate the great rune we got from Renala. That is the only great rune that we got that doesn't need to be activated and cannot be equipped. Now, I'm wondering, how the fuck would I get there? I know this place is up on a cliff, and, well, I could probably get there from here. If I don't, then whoops, I done fucked up. I'll probably just cut ahead to being there anyway. I just happened to think, I don't think the guy I'm going to see right now appears over here until after you beat Radon. I think that's how it is anyway. I'm still going over there to check. Though, thinking about it, I don't think he comes this way until after Radon has been slain. That said, here I go, wasting my time again. And even if he's not over here, there's still something that I can murder the ever-loving shit out of that would make getting over here while he is here kind of annoying. But I'll know if he's around because I will start hearing his voice, and that's a big old crabby boy. Not what I'm after. And, well, I ain't hearing him, but I do see a shiny boy. You're just blue flask refill. I would be hearing him if he was here, I think. Anyway, there's this guy, a Tibia Mariner, and there is another one we could have seen much sooner in the game that D was not far from. At least I think he mentioned his name was D at the beginning of the episode. We did talk to a guy by the name of D who warned us to stay away from the undead. And we are blatantly ignoring that warning because, like I said, during that conversation, these mariners that he warned us of are not particularly bad. All you gotta do is kill his little minions, and then you come over and wail on him. And also watch out for when he does things like this. He rides a boat into the sky. Riverboat Johnson does do that. Where did he go? There you are. I see you over there. Where did you come from? Where did you go, Cotton Eye Joe? That's where you go. You go over here to get the ass beaten you so rightly deserve. Now have a little bit of magic. Alright, I am being poked in the back. You gotta learn to not interfere with people killing the dude who summoned you. That's a valuable life lesson. Well, I guess it could probably be called an undeath lesson since you're not alive. Anyway, you, sir, are in desperate need of a horrendous ass beating. And if I could just land my hits properly. There you go. Now choke on it, mister. popping wheelies in the boat, I see! Being all undead and making grievous misuse of your boat powers. That's just wrong. Swinging that horn, it's an instrument, not a bludgeoning object. Why must you fools be so foolish? Take a little chili mist. You probably don't get frostbite, what with being all undead and whatnot. You kinda need flesh to suffer the consequences of the frostbite. But, well, fuck you anyway. And you're down. Alright. Riverboat Johnson has bitten the dust. His boat is sunk, and we got ourselves some deathroot and skeletal bandit ashes. And you've got a smithing stone. Now, where exactly would I be seeing the guy that I'm trying to see? He would be around here somewhere. Ahead. I don't think he's this close to the cliff, but if we look down here, we can clearly climb these tombstones down. And that leads us to a pretty cool place, actually. But I'm looking for the exact spot that I find the guy that I'm looking for. I know he ain't here. Oh, okay, here's where we would find him. In a hole. You may have already guessed who we're talking about this time. But he ain't here. Like I said, probably gotta do the Radon dance before he shows up here. And then he tells us of his home, which is down this way, along the tombstones. And that's bad, isn't it? Okay, this is bad, even worse. Oh, shit. Well, our corpse has landed in Jarburg. Okay, we're gonna try this again without Torrent, because I have better control of my movement when I'm not on an unruly horse, who is actually very loyal and very ruly and obedient. He just doesn't handle well in positions like this. And now I have need of his double jumping abilities. Well, abilities of jumping better than my own to actually make it to that stone. And here we are, Jarburg. Now, just wanting to make sure before I go making any moves that I land safely. Okay, smithy stone, that's good. But as you can see, this place is full of these little jar people, and they're not aggressive. I likey the jars. Poison Bloom. Yep, this dude's just vibing. And this is Jarburg. Not a lot going on here. But I do hear that a certain NPC shows up here near the end of his quest line. I personally haven't made it that far in his quest line ever, but that's besides the point. And now that we did what I've been trying to do this whole episode, it's time to go back to Round Table Hold, and we're going to do one last thing before I call it. And that involves Old D over here. Now that we've gotten that death root out of the Mariner that he told us to stay the fuck away from, he's going to be like, "You ignored me. Go jump in this portal, it'll take you someplace cool."
Those who live in death.
We've heard. Yep, Mariner. I got me a death root.
Well. Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh?
Yep, I am dumb.
Prowess for weeding deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts?
Maybe.
If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Gurunk, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. What say?
Yeah, I'll do it. Except an introduction.
Very well. Show me your map.
Have a look at that map then. We're off to see this Garank fellow. Happens to be very close to the Third Church of America. So we're gonna go hit that. And then we'll go speak to this Garank fellow. And then we'll call the episode there. I'm going a little bit over this time to make up for that insanely large amount of time spent searching for that last torch underground. And this one is very well concealed by plants. I'm not sure if it's even active if you come here before D shows it to you. Or if it would even be here. It probably would. Probably wouldn't let you use it because sometimes these things are just inactive until a certain condition is met. But either way, here we are at Greyol's Dragon Barrow. That's a very big dude who we are not ready to fight. And we're gonna step all up in here. The Bestial Sanctum. And I'm gonna see if I can't do me a level up before I go talking to Garank. Got a nice hefty sack of runes. And I plan on dumping them all into my brain. There we go. Now, what was the requirement for these other staves? More than what I've got. That's for damn sure. Now let's talk to a Garank. Here, have me a death root.
I smell it. Death. Feeding me.
Very well, eat the death. You big old death eater, you. Can do. I will try, but I probably won't. Claw Mark Seal for casting incantations, and the Beast Eye, which quivers in the presence of more Death Root. Anything else to say? Yeah, Eye and Claw feed me more. I will do that, maybe, but before I call it, I want to show you just how outmatched I am by this guy. Come on, Blackblade Kindred. And you're up there. Still able to shoot your goop through the damn wall. Now come on, get on down these stairs. I'm not gonna beat you, I just want to fight you on equal ground. Because at least then I'll have a better chance at fighting you in the right way and you're in the air. So you gonna come get me or what? There we go. I did get real good at fighting these guys, though. And yes, I said guys. This is like a souped-up version of a standard gargoyle enemy that we'll encounter later. And he is definitely way too high of a level for me. Also, this place I'm in is an excellent grinding spot. You can see I blocked that and it damn near killed me. Mainly because of that black flame thing he's got going on with a lot of those attacks. It just continually drains your health for a short time. And it's fucking bullshit, that's what it is. And here comes one of them attacks again that you ain't gonna get me with. Come on, bitch! Swing of that sword. Yep, now eat it. Here he comes. And, yeah, there's my opening to strike. And here you come with one of those, and here I come with my glitchstone stars that you're too far away to get hit by. Thank you for charging into them. Boom, bitch, I just gave you a little tap on the knee. Bet you're afraid of me now, aren't ya? Now, suck it. Come on, I told you to suck it. Why are you not sucking it? Start the sucking! Ooh, guess who's vulnerable to a face stab? Oh yeah. Yep, there's, oh, Almost killed by a single blow. Told you I was outmatched here. Oh, that don't look good. How did that not kill the shit out of me? Now then, let's be a reasonable giant gargoyle monster. Okay, that didn't go nearly as far as some of the other times you've done that. Oh, there's big sword. And that is indeed a really big sword. Oh, yep. I really don't like it when you go doing that because it actually hits me. Ow. Well, okay, yep, there we go. I done fucked up, but I did pretty good there. Anyway, you might actually see a guy out there. Yeah, there was a guy out there moving around. Them dudes are kind of dangerous for me at this level, but they are actually killable, and each one gives you 1,000 runes. So yeah, that area outside the Bestial Sanctum is a very good grinding spot. And if I ever need a level up between episodes, I might go do that. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.